Oh, okay, yeah, I'm Blue Noble. I'm actually a homeless advocate, and we filmed the police. As you can see, we were here earlier, and I guess they cleared the campsite that was out here on the sidewalks, and they did take a few people to jail for resisting to leave, I guess. That's what the sheriff said. But most of them were just refusing to go to a shelter. But they were entrapped because, as you can see, there's a notice out there that says they were doing some street cleaning today. And so far, only the sheriff showed up with trucks and a paddy wagon. So they didn't have it. A lot of people didn't have a choice because they had too much stuff to leave. They gave them 10 minutes or go to jail. And, we did interview one of the sheriffs, which what they're actually doing is they're putting them into jail for a day. Cite and release is what they call it, and they take their stuff away. And it doesn't have to be that way. As you know, that we've been actually advocating for structured campgrounds. And this is a lot right here where they're at. That could be actually, this is a Edison lot, which the city could actually rent out. And they could put it, it doesn't have to be permanent, but it could be a solution for people that are here in the street, in the sidewalk. And if they could just structure it with proper sanitation, a lot like this, and this is such a big lot that you could see that it could actually, I mean, and it's growing weeds. It's just empty.
You know how big it is?
Yeah, and if the city would just open it up, just as an emergency, because that's what we have now. It would be a solution. It would be the point of a solution that we would probably, instead of shelters or jail, jails are not a solution. I mean, jails cost the taxpayers more than putting people in a hotel room. And as you can see, what the sheriff said, they just put them in jail for one day and they release them because they're not criminals. They're just homeless people. So that's where we're at now. Like I said, I've been advocating for this for years, and it's just common sense that if that's the case of putting people in a structured campground, because 99% of the homeless I've talked to for years, this is what they would prefer. I mean, they don't want to be in the sidewalks. They don't want to be in the streets or parks or trespassing. They just want a place where they could actually rest or be able to get themselves back in shape. But law enforcement is not a solution.
When they are released, can they have their belongings back, like tents?
Well, that's what they say, you know, that they have a place to store it, which they don't. Normally, what happens a lot of the times is, and why they actually arrest them is so they could take their belongings. And most of their belongings go in the trash, blankets, tents, anything that they consider, you know, health issue, they'll throw away. They'll probably just keep their purses or anything like that. But that's what the cleanup's all about, you know, and why they arrest them is because so they can take the belongings and kind of pick and choose what they're going to throw away. So when they get released, they get released into the streets with nothing. I mean, some of them, their stuff gets confiscated. They have their prescription drugs in there. And I've known that a lot for a fact. That a lot of people have gotten their prescription drugs and never got them back. But yeah, we have a problem with the society and the system that is broken.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I guess I said much what I feel and what I think should be done. Because there are solutions to alleviate the problem. Thank you.